Welcome back to The Morning Blend. Many older adults want to stay in their homes as long as possible. That's where Amada Senior Care comes in. They provide non-medical in-home care. They are also a resource for the Wisconsin Parkinson's Association. And to chat more about this partnership is Dr. Salerno with Amada. We also have Jeremy Oddie of the WPA, along with board member Ron Mahorek, who also has Parkinson's disease. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Great to see all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Let me start with you. You've been on The Morning Blend a couple times before.
Third time.
Third time is a charm. Why have you decided to partner with the Wisconsin Parkinson's Association?
Well, you know, we at Amada Senior Care, we do the non-medical home care, and we've offered the education and the outreach and the information so that we partner with the fine folks here, as well as giving the families the help and the assistance when they need to understand what is the best approach for their loved ones when they have this type of condition.
Well, and I want to talk about Parkinson's specifically, but as you mentioned, Amada and the services that you offer to help seniors stay in their home, the variety is incredible. It's all listed on your website. So it's everything from bathing and light housekeeping to dressing, meal preparation so that people have healthy meals and can stay on track with eating their meals, errands and shopping, medication reminders, walking and exercise, which also leads me to Parkinson's, which
Correct.
You obviously are aware of the value of exercise as it relates to treating this disorder and helping people have a great quality of life.
Absolutely. We build customized care plans to each individual. And so it could be helping like a morning routine, like a bath, a shower, get dressed, an afternoon, evening routine, overnight, full day, up to about 24 hours a day. Part of it is really exercise. So that's one thing that, whether it be exercise assistance, walking, those are type things that are very important to help with what we find is to have a good outcome and improve the overall life and also the care.
And the health. Jeremy, let's talk a little bit about Parkinson's disease, what someone maybe would notice in a parent, a grandparent, a loved one that may alert them to have it checked out.
The four cardinal signs you look for is what's called a resting tremor. It's when somebody's sitting and their hands aren't in movement and they have maybe a slight tremor in the hands, the feet, maybe a little bit in the jaw. The other things you're going to notice is tightness in the chest or the hip girdle area and the neck. The muscles get very tight. Then you'll also see a slowness of movement. In the clinic, they'll have you actually do this, and you'll see the fingers just move real slow. So the movements have slowed down a little bit, that they don't react as well as they did. And then one of the more common symptoms that almost everybody has is balance issues or instability. We'll see it if you go to the mall and watch Silver Sneakers, you'll see somebody where their arms aren't swinging. And that's a common Parkinson's sign where one arm doesn't move, or they feel like they're falling backwards a lot of times.
Is it a neurological disorder?
It is. It affects the central part of the brain that produces dopamine. And what you see is there's just not enough dopamine being produced to help with the movements.
Ron, you're a board member on the
Yes.
association. Thank you so much for being here today. With what we were talking about, those signs that Jeremy was talking about, did you experience those and recognize them in yourself?
Yeah, no question about that. The first thing was a little bit of a hand tremor while eating, and that became kind of the first key, and then you start looking for other things, and then eventually get to a primary care doctor and then a specialist physician.
When you hear about these services that Amada provides to help people stay in their home, does it ring a bell? Does it strike a chord with you because you recognize that those are services as we get older and maybe as we have a disorder, as that advances, that those are things that are very necessary?
Absolutely. It's a disease that progresses differently in different people over time and at different paces. So some people need very little help, some people need a lot of help, but the thing that really resonates is the exercise part of it, because more and more we're coming to understand how important that is, and it's finding things you enjoy to do, finding a variety of things, and the Parkinson's Association is very good in terms of helping make those connections with people in programs, so you know what works best. You know, boxing, golf, fly fishing, dancing, all kinds of different things that help improve your lot in life.
I love that you mentioned dancing and fly fishing, because that's not like power walking or the kinds of things we normally associate with exercise. And I think it's wonderful that you are on the board and have experience with Parkinson's yourself. I would think that really helps promote awareness as well as advocate for people who have Parkinson's.
Absolutely. It provides a good perspective on the bigger picture.
What kind of exercise do you like?
I like the boxing class. It's as exhausting as it can be at times. I like yoga. I've done Tai Chi. I missed the fly fishing seminar. I want to get into that one because that seems like a great excuse to get out. I have Parkinson's. I need to go fly fishing today.
I think that's fantastic. I love yoga too. It was great to have all you guys here. Just real quick on an insurance note, can families talk about activating an insurance policy so that some of those services you provide can be covered?
Absolutely. There are a lot of ways to pay for the in-home care, housing placement, and one thing we find is long-term care insurance policies, and there are 150,000 long-term insurance policies out there in the state of Wisconsin, and we can help activate, get the money to the folks who need it.
It's great. A lot going on June 22nd. You guys have a
Busy
symposium which is going on. It's a Parkinson's Disease Symposium. It's June 22nd. You need to register by June 8th in order to attend the symposium, which is free. If you go to TheMorningBlend.com, there's a link that you'll be able to click on to register for this wonderful symposium so that you can learn more about Parkinson's disease. There's also a free prize for the first 25 people who sign up and attend. Again, go to our website, but to find out more about AMADA, visit AMADAMilwaukee.com. There's also a phone number on your screen there. The phone number is 262-395-7928, which is fantastic. And people can actually register to win a t-shirt, right? Is that the way that it
Absolutely.
works?
Yep.
If they attend the symposium.
Correct.
And I'm holding it here.